When an officer is suspended, they get placed on administrative leave as there's an investigation underway. But when a prosecutor is suspended, it's immediate, and they do not get paid from the very first day. Today, the Orlando State Attorney talked about the financial impact that all of this is going to have on her family. This happening the day before her 3 kids have to go to school, she said. And that type of personal impact is something that we also heard from Andrew Warren as well. Today, Andrew Warren addressed reporters on a Zoom call, calling Governor DeSantis' actions illegal.
I mean, let's be clear. This is a dark day for democracy in the Sunshine State. This is another illegal and unconstitutional attack on democracy by a small, scared man who is desperate to save his presidential campaign. I can only imagine what she's going through right now. I want her to know that Floridians who care about our democracy and believe in the rule of law are standing with her.
Okay, so as we mentioned, Warren has been fighting his suspension in the courts. In January, a federal trial judge ruled that Governor DeSantis violated state law, but that the court didn't have the authority to give Warren his job back. Now, Warren has appealed that decision to the 11th Circuit. 3 months ago, oral arguments were held, but tonight we are still waiting to find out how the higher court rules on that decision. So, what's next for this Orlando prosecutor? Well, like in Warren's case, the governor has alleged Monique Worrell was incompetent and that she neglected her duty. She too can fight this in court, or she can also turn to the Florida Senate. Florida's Constitution puts the senators in charge of determining the merits of a suspension. That process, we should mention, guys, is paused whenever there's an active case underway.
And of course, they both, Warren and Worrell, have the option to run for re-election if they so choose. Have they decided whether they're going to do that, do you know?
So for the past year, Andrew Warren has not answered that question. He says that he's focused on trying to win his job back via the courts. But today, Monique Worrell took a totally different approach. She said that she is planning to run for re-election again. She even mentioned her website to try to raise money. She says that she knows it's going to be an uphill battle to try to win her job back in the courts. So she's definitely running for re-election.